Hey, welcome back to Upper Michigan. Today we've made our way over to the event space here at Beryl and Beam in Marquette Township, talking about what goes on here. So when I think of an event space, I usually think of summertime, weddings. I know that's a big thing, but this space is really used for so much more than that. What all goes on in here?
Well, we flip it a couple probably every weekend. So if not more, sometimes during the week. So right now we've been doing lots of holiday parties, which has been really fun. We actually just had a fundraiser in here yesterday, so we do a lot of those community style events. It's coming on time. We probably have paper airplane class getting in our schedule. So really this room is super diverse, like anything from smaller, more intimate groups like Hot Plate does like their painting parties here or their painting classes here sometimes, to like large, 100 over 100 people here gathering, whether it be a wedding. We do about 15 weddings to 20 weddings a year, baby showers, birthdays, all that stuff. But in the wintertime, we get to plan a little bit more of our own stuff. So as far as that type of events, we've got that cheese event with Everyday Wines on January 18th that we were talking about. We're going to do 5 pairings with the cheese and the beer. I also mentioned we've got that chef dinner with one of our kitchen renters. Or not dinner, I should say brunch. He's going to do a 3-course brunch. Yeah. So it's really fun because we can utilize the space for us. The community can utilize it. It's a great venue space. But then, as you can see, during the week, it also is used by the boys and making that production space. So.
And I was going to say, Nick, when you bringing events into this space where you guys are working and bottling and doing all of the things, it really creates this like immersive experience for the guests. It's not just your typical event space.
You're going to have your party right where we make and package beer, barrel-aged beer. This time of year, a few times a week, we clear the space. We do our thing during the day. We clear the space. We try to make the schedule this time of year work with us a little bit. In the summer, it's more weekend oriented, and that's good because in the summer we have to make a lot more beer. Yeah. But no, we love it. I mean, I think that honestly, that's part of why the beer turns out so well is because so much fun is had next to these barrels. The vibrations of people dancing, music, people laughing. I believe it.
Ooh, that good energy gets in there.
There's probably a little bit of science behind that, and I just think it's really cool too that like the industrial feel of this, it becomes part of the aesthetic of the event that somebody's planning here. Yeah,
it's I'm really happy to say people like the space. We didn't know for sure it might be a little too rustic, but the reality is because we're flipping it all the time to do these events, we're keeping it clean and we're keeping it nicer, and I feel like it all kind of meshed somehow for us for the positive.
Do you ever get sick? I've seen you so many times where there's an event and you just happen to be here and someone says, "Oh, can you take me through the room back there?" And you always take people on a quick little tour.
I will never say no, and then you can't shut me up. So it's the way it is.
You get really excited, and it's a really great way, again, to just involve your guests.
Oh, we want to share it all. We do.
Yeah. And the nice thing about it too is like it really is a space that's really customizable. We've added some new features.
Yes, show them the newest feature.
We now can provide you a presentation screen. But as well, I think like we think about like weddings and stuff. Obviously, we offer catering and stuff like that, but you see my kitchen, I cannot necessarily do those big events. So we really have a space for everyone, and it's really fun to be able to provide and make things easy for folks. And I think that's when we go back to the 6 years of growth, thinking of events that we did and what we've been able to learn. So it's really fun to be able to offer all these different things and just like a customizable experience for folks. It's really fun.
So if somebody wanted to use this space for their next event, what steps would they take to secure it?
Oh, that is a great question. You would go to our website. We have like I think it says venue information on the website. If you go to that page, Beryl and Beam Events, you'll see there's like an inquiry form, and you can send that and we'll get that right away, and we'll be able to send you different pricing options because we also rent out our mezzanine. If you have a smaller, more intimate event and a much less cost, it's not quite a private space versus this private space, but we have a couple different rental options, and we are always flexible to work around like schedules with folks too.
All right, and before we go to our final break, Nick, as you look at your business 6 years later and you think about what the Northwoods once was, are you happy with the progress and the way the community has engaged and been a part of this?
Yeah, absolutely. We're really just always inspired by how much people do want to use this space and come in and enjoy our food and our beverages. We have a long way to go to get to the glory of the Northwoods and everything that they did, but we're really doing our best and we're working at it. We all had a couple years there that were really weird, and what we made it through that, and here we are and booking more events than ever.
It's great. great to see, and I just can't wait to see how it continues to evolve. So we're going to wrap everything up after one more break. We'll be right back.